all together.
What's up, you guys? This is it, the final part of our Salaar reaction. This is part 3. If you haven't seen the other 2 parts, go do that. Come back so you don't get lost. And if you want to watch the entire reaction, you know we have that on our Patreon and on YouTube memberships. All right, before we jump in, please subscribe, click the bell icon, all notifications, and upvote this video. All right, let's go.
వాడిని ఏదైనా చేయడానికి నీకు అన్ని హక్కులు ఉన్నాయి. వరద నీ కొడుకుని చంపలేదు. చంపింది ఆ కొత్తగా వచ్చినోడు.
ఈశ్వర్ తీసేయాలంటే నారంగ్ రాజమన్నారికి ఎదురెళ్ళాలి. వరద నీ కొడుకుని చంపలేదన్నది నిజమే.
This guy's very good at manipulation.
He wasn't mercilessly hacked to death. It was a one swift stab and lift.
That's true. Get your facts straight.
Right.
వైపే పోతున్నాడు.
మీ కొడుకుని చంపింది నేను. నన్నేమైనా చేసుకోండి. వరదాన్ని ముట్టుకోకండి సార్.
He's not gonna let this happen, my guy.
No.
వాడిని పక్కకు తీసుకురారా.
No. Oh my gosh.
Brotherhood. I want them to be besties forever.
No. Uh-oh. You did not lay hands.
He's a bad.
Oh! I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah.
Sorry guys, he's my bestie. I can't let that happen.
Yeah.
He didn't kill him.
Yeah. You just don't lay hands on the homie, you know?
ముట్టుకోదని చెప్పాను కదా.
Didn't I tell you?
Uh-oh. I see.
No one touches him.
Everyone's like pissing themselves.
He's giving you a warning.
You gave them time to reload. I guess this is just how badass he is.
I love him. Sorry, guys.
Oh, there's the beheading.
వరద తలేనా?
No.
ఆ కొత్తోడిదా?
No one.
Neither.
నరికేశాడు రుద్ర.
How?
Yeah.
In front of everyone and gave a warning.
How is that possible?
I feel you.
వరద చెప్పింది కరెక్టే. నిజంగా పిచ్చోడిని తీసుకొచ్చాడు.
Certainly did.
She's like, and I'm about to get me a maniac too.
కొడుకుని చంపేశాడు. ఎముకలన్నా మిగులుతాయి అనుకున్నా. వాడు బాబుని చంపేశాడు.
Oh my gosh, he's back for the other homies.
అన్న చిన్నప్పుడు వాడికి ఒక పేరు పెట్టావు కదా.
Salaar?
మర్చిపోయిను ఒకసారి గుర్తు చేస్తావా? అదే గర్వంగా.
కర్త గురించి ఏమైనా తెలిసిందా?
Dead.
ఆయన రాకపోతే మనం ఎలాగో ఓడిపోతాం. మొత్తం 101 ఓట్లున్నాయి.
అందులో నారంగ్ విష్ణు చనిపోయారు కాబట్టి.
You guys should just get him on your side too.
ఇంకొకగానే నాకు వరదాన్ని ఇచ్చేయాలి. ఏం చేస్తావురా వాణ్ణి?
What a little rat.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's how they audition the actor. We gotta hear your squeals and laughs.
ఈ రూములో ఉన్న అందరికి డ్రగ్స్ ఇచ్చి జంతువులా రెడీ చేసి ఒక్కొక్కడు ఏం చేస్తాడో తెలుసా?
Oh, they've gone mental.
కర్త తిరిగి వస్తారనుకున్నా. వరద కొన్న ఒక్క ఓటు మనకే కావాలి.
We have a split decision right now.
సీజ్ ఫైర్ ఎత్తేయడానికి నువ్వు ఓటేస్తే
చంపేస్తా. ఒక మనిషి తను ప్రేమించిన దానికోసం ఎంత దూరమైనా వెళ్తాడు. సీజ్ ఫైర్ లిఫ్ట్ చేయడానికి నువ్వు ఓటేస్తే నాకు నీ పైనున్న ద్వేషం బద్రీ. నేను చెప్పినట్టు జరగకపోతే ఓటింగ్ అయ్యాక వీడి తమ్ముణ్ణి బయటికి లాక్కొనొచ్చి
చర్చకు వచ్చిన సీజ్ ఫైర్ కి సంబంధించి ఈ రోజు కోటగడలో ఓటింగ్ జరగబోతోంది. దీన్ని నిర్ణయించడానికి మొదటిగా కాపర్లు, ఆ తర్వాత తరులు చేయాలనుకునే వాళ్ళు తమ
She doesn't want to lift the ceasefire.
Correct.
Okay.
I think so.
ఓటింగ్ ఇప్పుడు మొదలవుతుంది ఆ ఇసుక మొత్తం కింద పడే లోపు ఓటింగ్ పూర్తవ్వాలి కాబట్టి ఒకటి
I feel like it ought to be a blind vote. Do you know what I mean? Oh, well, we know how the lords are gonna vote. Oh.
మిగిలిన కర్త 15 ఓట్లు మాత్రమే ఆ ఇసుక మొత్తం కింద పడే లోపు కర్త రాకపోతే ఓటు వేసిన కడియాలను మాత్రమే లెక్కపెట్టి తీర్పు చెప్పబడుతుంది.
Oh, he's got to arrive back. Yeah. The tie, maybe. I don't know. My math is wonky.
He is gonna be so mad at y'all.
Yeah.
He left for what, less than 10 days, and you guys did this?
Yeah.
Plotted treason, then had an outsider come.
It's like, what did I miss?
మీ అగౌరవాన్ని పూర్తి చేయండి.
Oh my god. Is this like a no-win situation?
గాడికి వేట దొరకపోవడం కన్నా వేటాడనివ్వకపోవటమే ఎక్కువ బాధ కలిగిస్తుంది.
After being disrespected for that many days.
చాలు కదా.
Oh, here we go.
చాలరా.
అయితే హంటింగ్ సీజన్ ఓపెన్ చేసి.
Oh my god. Damn, they're crazy together.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yay.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't let him eat.
Booyah. Oh, are we surprised?
థ్యాంక్ యూ. నీ సలహాతో సరైన నిర్ణయమే తీసుకున్నా.
ఈ రాత్రి 12 గంటల 1 నిమిషానికి ఫలితాల నిర్ణయంతో జరిగింది.
That's it. We're going to war. Fair game, everyone. Oh my god, this is going to be mayhem.
It's hunting time. Well, I know who Steph wants to lead it first.
Yeah.
అయితే వాళ్ళని ఎదుర్కొని హౌ?
దానికంటే ముందు ఆ రాత్రి ప్రాణాలతో ఎలా బయటపడాలా?
Yeah.
వాడి తమ్ముడితో మొదలు పెట్టండి.
Oh, don't hurt his brother.
కత్తులు పదులు పెట్టండి.
No.
No, there's no way.
He's not going to let that happen.
ఇష్టం తెలుసా? అడవి కుక్కలు వేటాడటం. అవేం చేస్తాయో తెలుసా? వేట బతుకుండగానే కచ్చి కచ్చి పీకుతాయి.
You should just choke him out with your chains. He can't fight.
True. Hey.
పచ్చపడమంటావా? నీ సొట్టు ఏ దిక్కు చూసినా సావే కొట్టొచ్చినట్టు కానొస్తుంది కదా సామి.
నీకు కూడా కనబడుతుందా?
ఏం పడమంటావు?
I just wanted the cigarette.
Just what you see.
Oh, that tattoo.
Yeah.
Oh, he did this all in...
Dang. She's working at like double, triple speed. Because like a half sleeve like that takes time.
Oh, right. We saw that tattoo later on. Right, right.
Period.
Ooh.
Yes, bestie.
He's got red too. Hello.
Yeah. I was thinking that when he was getting the paint.
Nice.
ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తున్నారా వాళ్ళంతా?
Oh no.
నీ అమ్మ మొగడొచ్చాడు.
That's my bestie.
నువ్వు వీళ్ళకి డ్రగ్స్ ఇచ్చి పిచ్చెక్కేలా చేశావు.
Oh.
వాడు పుట్టినప్పటి నుంచే పిచ్చోడు.
Yeah.
ఇంతమంది కలిసిపోయావా?
నా చేతిలోన కత్తుంటే ఈ పాటికి అందరిని నరికేసేవాడిని.
Well, lucky for you, I got 2.
Oh my god.
They're like
poor people.
Zombies. Yeah.
That's great.
We're tag teaming this like brothers do.
Though I feel bad that they've been drugged, but
yeah.
Yes! Whoa! Get your shine. Oh yeah.
Thank you. Goodbye.
రోజు మేడ మీదకెళ్ళి మొత్తం కాన్సార్ని చూస్తూ ఒక్క రోజు ఇదంతా నాదవుతుందని కలలు కనేవాడిని.
Now it shall be.
నా కుర్చీ కావాలి.
Right. So you can take out a whole bunch of enemies or potential people who want the throne. Just let them fight amongst themselves.
అందుకే చేతులు కలుపుతారు. మొదటి కలిసేది మనవాళ్ళే.
He's pretty insightful.
నిన్ను చంపేస్తాననుకున్నావా? నా రక్తాన్ని నేనెలా చంపుకు? నువ్వు నేను కలిస్తే కాన్సార్లో ఉన్న ప్రతి టెరిటరీ పైన మన్నార్సి గుర్తుంటుంది. ఈ రెండిటికన్నా భయంకరమైంది నేను 25 ఏళ్ల క్రితం చేసింది ఇప్పుడు నన్ను వేటాడటానికి వచ్చింది.
Oh, the tribe.
తను అనుకున్నట్టు మన్నారు వాడు కాదు.
మరి
oh shit.
కాన్సార్ చుట్టూ అంత పెద్ద గోడలు ఎందుకు కట్టించానో తెలుసా? వాళ్ళల్లో ఒక్కరైనా బతికుంటారనే భయం నాకెప్పుడు ఉంది.
ఎవరు?
శౌర్యాంగులు.
శౌర్యంగానా?
All right.
What?
So I guess we thought wrong. I think this is the tribe that they wiped out or something, and he's secretly infiltrated. Yeah.
Oh, the sons.
Right.
Yeah, when they were wiping them out 25 years ago.
Wait.
Thank you.
Right.
She speaks for the audience.
ఆన్సార్ బలహీనమవ్వడానికి వాళ్లల్లో వాళ్ళకి గొడవలు పెట్టి సరైన సమయం కోసం 25 ఏళ్లుగా శౌర్యంగ సైన్యం
Genius.
Smart.
ఒక్కడు తప్ప.
Oh, maybe we were right.
Yeah, that's what you said earlier.
Yeah.
మా నాయకుడు 25 ఏళ్ల ముందు.
Oh, that's his dad.
Yeah.
ఆయన్ని చంపావు. అయితే తన కొడుకు
Yes. Yes.
The plot thickens.
సరాలుగా అతని కోసం వెతుకుతూనే ఉన్నాం. తనే తిరిగి వచ్చాడు.
Fate.
మన ఆర్మీని రెడీ చేసుకుంటాను నాన్న.
వీడు శౌర్యంగానా?
Wait.
I love when she says that.
I need a drink.
Yes, we all do.
Yeah.
దాని మీద కూర్చునే హక్కు.
Yeah, your bestie.
Damn.
Oh, they're setting up the sequel so nicely.
Yeah.
But does he want the throne?
Well, yeah, because he just admitted that his whole childhood dream was that one day he would rule all over.
No,
Kansa.
does Deva want the throne?
Or is his friendship and brotherhood more important?
Yeah.
Yeah, he could just give it up. That's a good point. Like, why go through all this? But I guess his people are depending on him.
Whoa.
చిన్నప్పుడు వాడికి ఏ పేరు పెట్టావని అడిగావు కదా.
Salaar. That is so cool.
What?
Salaar.
Whoa.
He's Navi.
Yeah, right? It's like you had to wait for Baahubali 2, now you gotta wait for
I
Salaar
know.
2. Sorry.
Ah! Why? I enjoyed this more than I thought I was going to.
I did too.
But like, it does kind of annoy me that
I know.
This whole thing is just set up.
Well, I do remember in the comments after we did Baahubali 1, they're like, I'm so jealous of Andrew and Steph. Like, we had to wait for years to see Baahubali 2, and you guys get to watch this now. And like, now I feel your guys' pain because I want to see it right now.
Like, if they don't release this like by the end of this year.
Do you think they're going to?
I don't know, because it feels like maybe
like they've already been filming it. I agree.
Part 1 and Part 2 together. So it would be cool if they could release Part 2 very quickly, because it really feels like blue balls right now.
Right.
Because it's like, we
Yeah.
don't get the conclusion.
Right. It's so like it's like Dune where it just is beginning.
Yeah. And then you have to wait. So
no, there was no Yash appearance yet, right?
No, this is what I'm saying.
So it must be the mid credits.
It's got to be. We'll just wait.
I was gonna say I was waiting off him like, when's he coming?
Are we getting an end
It's like
credit?
a Marvel film. Where are you?
Yeah, where are
where's
you?
our shot?
Did they blue balls us as well?
Yeah.
They did. They did.
Damn.
Okay. So what did you guys think? Let's have our like proper, I guess, breakdown discussion of this film. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be kind of this entertaining for me, and I think a lot of it maybe is just because I watched it with you guys and we were just having so much fun with it, and I feel like it really is the sort of movie that you have to watch with an audience, with lots of people, and get like really interactive with it and like have lots of fun, because I think that just kind of makes the whole experience, because it's a spectacle. You're not going in there to kind of be like, you know, this is a quiet drama and I'm like really feeling for the characters or whatever. It is like, this is our superhero, Deva, Salaar. He's out here and we're all just living in his world. You know, it's just very stylish with the way that it's done. And like, I had a really good time.
Yeah, very stylish. But I thought this film did an excellent job at anticipation. Like, there were so many times where you're like, oh, I'm waiting. And then like they hit you with it. Also, too, I really appreciated the relationship between Salaar and
Varadara.
Yeah, that was their interactions were so good together. You could really feel the brotherhood between those two. And yeah, we knew that, like, you know, from the time jump when we were on the flashback sequence, you knew nothing was going to happen, but that didn't matter because you could still feel the stakes in the situations. And also, too, the beginning just did such a good job of setting up just how close they were. And then also when he, you know, gave up the territory for him and how much he meant to him. I just thought they did such a great job at the beginning there with that. And just also showing, just before they even showed like how amazing he was physically, and obviously like relatability, like this is a guy like we can all stand behind, just showing the maniacal side of him, and also just like the intelligence side of him, like using the electricity. I was just like, I'm so on board with this character right away. But yeah, no, it was an amazing film. But I like that like they set it up for the sequel, but they still had an interesting story to tell with this film, and like, I'm so anticipating the second one now.
Yeah, I loved it. I think it's everything that you could want from an action movie.
Yeah.
You have a hero to believe in, and that's interesting and different. At first, I was like, how similar is he going to be to K.G.F. and Yash's character? And it's not similar, and the story's so different. And the writers and directors did such a great job of world building where you're like, how is this even possible? But you don't even ask that really until now. At first, I'm like, I would just buy into this entire outlaw nation that runs itself and that everyone's afraid of. Like, because you said it, I believe it. And so that is just such a great example of what a cool story it is. And it just did such a good job of balancing tones of being like nuts but grounded at the same time, and having that bond of that brotherhood and the friendship. And with the mom thing, I love that callback. This principle of, in one of the best writing books in America, is called Save the Cat. If like the hero saves the cat or saves something, then you're on board. And then with the women, you're like, okay, you can do no wrong from this point.
Exactly. I mean, it was a little bit of like a departure in a way. Like in the beginning, it was kind of like, what's the whole point of this? Like, who are these
girls, right?
Yeah, like who are these girls and blah blah blah. But I think it was important because A, it showed us exactly who his character is and what his values are and what's important to him, and B, like it kind of did set everything in motion. So
right, and shows you who those characters are, because it's easy to be like, oh my god, he's just ruining their entire organization here, and then you're like, oh wait, they're all pretty much awful. So who cares if the organization gets ruined?
Yeah, exactly.
Burn it.
Yeah, and just to piggyback off of what you said about like the world building, I thought that they did such a fantastic job with just like the location, the set, the costumes, and just the culture of this imaginary world that we've been invited to, because it was just so fascinating and interesting to see like how they do things, even the like deciding on the vote and stuff, and seeing how like each of the bangles that they have to wear are actually representative of like the actual number of votes.
So
that they
interesting.
Get.
And the king gets 15 votes. It was really cool.
It was really, really awesome.
Very electoral college of them.
Very, yeah. I did think about that. I was like, oh, this is actually a really great kind of visual representation of what voting is like in the States.
Right, right. And you're like, what? Okay.
Yeah, like the movie literally explained it to me in a way that like I could really understand, because actually the whole electoral college thing here in America, I'm like, this is weird. Like, I don't get it.
Same.
But then showing it in this, I'm like, oh, okay. I kind of, thanks for visually representing that.
I like, too, how self-aware it was a little bit in terms of, like, with Adia, is that how you say her name? When she, like, there were a couple times where she's like, wait. And it's like, it felt like that was us, the audience.
Yeah,
like, wait, we need a breather here and, like, explain that again kind of thing. Because, I mean, like you guys said, there were times where, like, we just need to trust the process and, like, let things, like, reveal itself and happen. And, you know, once that did happen, it's like, okay, that was worth the wait.
Yeah. I was a little bit scared, though, initially when all of this stuff was happening, and it's like, wait, there's characters that don't have any explanation as to why they're here, what they want, who they are, all of that. And I was like, I'm going to be so annoyed if they do not explain this at all. If it's just a like, well, we told you, so like just get with it. But I'm glad that at least in my mind, I think everything was kind of explained.
Yeah, I think so. Even the zombies type group, that was explained how they were made. You know, which I wasn't even expecting that necessarily.
Although, after saying that, I'm like, the one person who I just realized hasn't been explained is Adia and her dad. Like,
right, that did not get resolved. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping in the sequel it does. I got to imagine it's going to be.
But the sister is saying, I want him. And was she talking about Salaar the whole time?
I think she was,
You know, so I think that there's a little, but we do still need to find out why could the dad never fly.
Exactly. Like, what did he do that was so bad that they're out here
searching for the daughter.
Wanting to harm his daughter in order to get back at him and then kill him.
Yeah, I got to imagine it's going to be answered and very quickly on in the second film at some point. So they're going to have to.
I would hope so. That's the only thing that I'm like, that's a question mark.
I would have liked that answered, but again, as long as it gets answered at some point in the second film. Yeah.
I think it's, you know, Prashanth Neel has come into this with the expectation that anybody who is watching this is going to watch both parts.
Yes.
Because it feels...
He's earned that as a director now.
Yeah. It feels like, you know, the full movie is 2 parts, and it's just so big that they had to split it up into 2 parts because, you know, there's just so much story. So
and there's the anticipation too in the second part, because obviously we know when we saw them both in 2017 before we got into that extended flashback that they become arch rivals. So I'm curious to see where the divide comes to. Obviously we know that Salaar is on the other tribal thing that originally, but I want to see, like, even though there is that, they're still brothers and they love each other. So I'm curious what causes the divide. I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, because we don't get that answered. I mean, we get a taste, I guess, or an inkling of what that might be, because now, you know, new information has come up that Deva is actually, you know, by rights, he should be on the throne. but he's not. And like you said, Steph, it's like maybe he doesn't even want to.
Because of his mom and like the different ways he's left, you know, and hasn't even been with these people who claim him.
Yeah.
We don't know the extent of that. So I am really curious. They did leave just enough where you're like, I actually have no idea how this is going to end.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah.
So, I mean, good job.
Yeah, it was so fun. Loved the music too.
Yeah.
Was waiting for Andrew to bring it up.
I figured people have heard me say that enough. But no, the music was fantastic. It was beautiful. I really did love it.
I like when a director has a style, and he clearly has a style, but it was different. It wasn't as cut, but it was like any scene could be the trailer.
Yeah.
If you listen to the way the music is played into these movies, it is very different than a lot of movies.
Yeah, I mean, that was one concern that I had going into it, was like, oh my God, is it gonna feel just like one long trailer? And there were definitely moments, like I personally did not like when he did the stuff with like the black frames, where it just kind of like blacked out for a few seconds and then came back. I was like, nah, just move it along.
Right.
You know? Like, I don't need that. That feels like a trailer to me.
Yeah.
That was the only one critique that I had about the editing style, but otherwise I didn't mind that it maybe like moved fast or like showed us multiple different angles of the same thing. Sometimes I was like, we could probably move this on a little bit quicker and like cut down on the runtime a little bit. Like maybe it could have been a 2 hours and 35 minutes or 2 hours and 45 minutes or something like that runtime. But, you know, it's a stylistic choice. Like, you know, over here we have Zack Snyder and his love.
Right. And I also,
slow-mo.
We're just so much more on the shows now because of, I think Game of Thrones changed the way that we view television. And we're like, television is as cinematic in the States as movies now. And so when you're watching this, I think some stories are better movies, but this one I actually think could be a really cool show.
Yeah.
Because of all the different pieces that play into this world. I think it's a really great choice for a movie here, but I could see it being adapted in the States as a show because it's such a, I just love the world.
Well, yeah, because you could really get into like the politics.
Each group,
and, each tribe and stuff. Like, that's really interesting. Like, definitely stuff was left on the table there that you could just kind of delve into and get into the nitty gritty of, you know. But yeah, cinematography was really, really great. Like, clearly so much thought has been put into each and every shot, especially that one that we loved with.
Oh my God, that shot, good. The action sequences, I can't even imagine how much time they spent on that. So appreciative of some of those action sequences. Unbelievable job.
Yeah, it was wild. It was a ride, you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you joined us on Patreon, thank you so much. And for everyone here on YouTube, thanks for joining on this epic journey. Hope it was worth the wait. Sorry to keep you guys waiting for a little longer than you expected, but I wanted my crew here with me. So yeah, obviously we'll be back for the next one, and I'm sure you guys will be as well in the theaters and on streaming and all of that.
Hopefully not too far away.
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
Please.
Please do this year. Like, I don't want to wait.
Seriously.
But yeah, until then, you guys, we'll see you in the next ones. I'm Achara Cook. This is
Andrew Flash Gordon.
And
Steph Sabra.
Ciao.